Okay, today we're going to be doing some solar imaging. The scope is a 60mm dedicated solar scope. It's double stacked, as you can see, if I can zoom in on that. There you go, you can see the double stack on the end, which is just a second on and filter. We'll be using a point grey camera, okay, which is, as you can see, that's the business end of it. So we'll stop it there and we'll go indoors and see what else we do. Right, we're back indoors now. We've got the computer fired up. So the first thing we need to do is get the mount active. We'll put the power on. Now we hit maximum. Okay, we want the observatory control. We need to connect. On the telescope.
Sidereal.
Okay, then we can close that down. We'll go to Carl the Seal, or whatever it's called, CDC. Connect the mount to that. Find the sun. And slew off to it.
Slew into target.
The mount we're using today is an HEQ5 Pro. It's an old one, but it's a good one, and it's just right for doing this. There we go.
Slew complete.
Put it on the solar tracking.
Solar.
We can drop that down. We're going to need to fire the camera up, so we need to go into point grey to set the frame rate. There we go. We'll just configure this. We need to go into custom video modes and change the packet size from 1400 to 1440. We apply that to the camera. We can then shut those down and we go on to fire capture. It's found the black fly, and it's now going to open that up. There we go. Now what we need to do is just slew this manually around to find the sun. Let's boost that up. Right, let's see if we can just...
Solar. 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 Solar.
There is the sun.
Solar.
So we can drop this back down now. Just balance it up. Run this across. What we're going to do is use a region of interest, which is 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels. Which is there.
Solar.
So what we'll do is go into region of interest, max size. Now we can line that up.
Solar. Solar. Solar.
And then adjust the settings until you get perfect. just for this we'll do a limited run of 1,000 frames. We'll just centre that up in the reticule.
solar, solar, solar,
And we hit go. I leave the scope focused, so there's very little adjustment to do on that. Occasionally I'll have to tune the etalons to get more surface detail, but this just shows you how it works and what we're going to do. Collecting it is between 35 and 40 frames a second. That's it, it's got it. We'll do some processing in a bit. Okay, back with us. Here we go, just to do some processing and show you how we do it. First of all, we'll find today's image, which is in the point grey folder, under the sun, today's date, and that's the image. So what we'll do is we're going to open up AutoStacker and Registack. So I normally fire up Registack first. There we go, and we can drop that off because AutoStacker automatically transfers what it does to Registack. So we need to go to my computer. Try that again. Oh, let's just my pictures. There we go. Point grey, the sun today. Hit that. We're going to open that. We want this on the surface. We're going to improve the tracking, and the first thing we do is analyse the image in AutoStacker. I'll come back in a sec when that's finished. Okay, right, that's done its thing. It only takes a couple of minutes, but it's not worth watching it. What we're going to do now is we're going to place a grid on there. So we've placed AP grid, and it will cover that in the alignment points. It's hundreds and hundreds of them. There's 610 in fact. Right, we come back this side and we're going to stack it. And now it will align all those alignment points and stack them into one image. Again, we'll come back again when it's finished. Right, it's finished doing its magic. As you can see, we actually stack. What I'm actually doing is stacking only 50% of the frame, so it's actually done 500 of the best quality of the frames. Now, if you go into well, this will automatically send this to Registack. So we'll say no, those onto Registack, and this will take you straight through into wavelets in Registack, where we're going to have a play with the wavelets. A bit much. And the wavelets go on the do all. It will do the entire image. Well, what I like to do is go into histogram, and I'm going to move the histogram up by bringing this slider down, and we just stretch that a bit. As you can see, it's got brighter. We'll do all on that. There we go. So I like that. That'll do. Hit final, and we're going to save the image back to there, and we're going to save that as solar, and it's the 25th of the 2nd. Oh. Okay, and we're going to save it as a TIFF. down Registack. I'm going to find that. There it is. And I'm going to open that with Adobe Photoshop. This isn't the quickest of computers, but it's an oldie and it's a good one. Right, that's what we end up with in Photoshop. We'll just make that a little bit bigger, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop off just the stack and artifacts around the edges. There we go. Okay, now you can play with this. What I will do is we'll go to Image, Adjustments, Shadows and Highlights. Now we can play with the there we go. That's nice. We'll say okay with that. Now because it's only a small image, what I like to do is we'll go Image, Size, and I'm going to change that percentage, and I'll change that 250%. Okay, and now you can really get in and see what's going on. So just reduce that down again. What we'll do, we'll file and we'll save for web. You can have a quick look at it, make sure it's what you want, save it. So it's 25th.02.2022, and we're going to save that in point grey. Save. Now to add false colour to this, what you need to do is go into curves, and I've already got this set up as a default, but we hit solar and it automatically changes it to the colour. You can brighten this up. Okay, flatten the layer. Now if we zoom in on this, I'm just going to check the edge for any colour deviations on the black. And actually this one's pretty good. Oh, you've got a little bit of orange, you see the orange around the outside. So what we do is you go into Image, Adjustments, Selective Colour, Blacks, and we can just nudge these to return it to black. You can make it a bit lighter if you wanted to, or darker, whatever you think looks best. Okay for that one. Run it down the size again. There we go. In fact, that's a bit bright. I'm going to make it a bit darker. On the black, we're just going to nudge the black up a bit. There we go, that's better. And then we'll save that to the web. It's going to go back in the same place. This is solar 25th.02.2022, and we'll give it a prefix of a colour. Save that. we'll just have a look at see what we've got. I don't want to save that. What we do want to do, see, that's your black and white image, and that's your colour image, and that's all there is to it. Thank you for watching.